gayband.com. 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 Gayband.
In a world where corporate interests seek to divide humankind for their own nefarious purposes, where political forces pit brother against brother in the name of social progress, where friends betray each other over one divergent word or thought, one man seeks unity through a shared love of PC gaming. He raises his golden chalice, its brilliant radiance emanating far and wide, a beacon to all who would seek refuge from the ever-present insanity of social media. He stands against the tides of internet-based hostility and defiantly bellows, "No more." Having placed his stake in the ground, he now seeks to build a PC gaming community free of politics, trolls, and toxicity, because you deserve a little slice of digital heaven right here on Earth. Devout PC gaming evangelist, blessed leader of the congregation, and savior of digital souls, his name is Cardinal Zin.
Yo, what's up everybody? Hello, happy Tuesday friends. How we doing? I hope that you're having a great one. If you are here on time and you're joining me right now, you are able to get yourself some bonus raffle tokens by typing in !zombie game woo. That's WOO. You have about 1 minute to claim that bonus for being here right at the start of the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Man, it seems like it's been a hot minute. I have been very, very busy. Yesterday, I dealt with the lawn again. You know, it's that time of year. The grass, it grows. So went outside and did another 2-hour stint outside, which, dude, it's doing wonders for my body weight. I mean, I weighed in today at a very low number, almost like the lowest that I had been at when I was doing the gym, dude. Like I'm doing okay there in that respect. So I'm gonna keep going with that. That's pretty darn good. Between that and just watching the calories, it's been going very, very well. So pretty stoked about that. That said, it's a busy week coming up. I got like some family stuff tomorrow. And then, of course, we've got like Father's Day stuff this weekend. I'm the Radon guy is finally coming out. You know, he's finally coming out this next week. And then I have some dentist stuff coming up too. So it's like, oh man, back to back to back to back to back. You said lawn, and that law, no card, you are under arrest for killing those ants. Oh dude, I have actively genocided the ants. I went and bought all those steaks, and Astro, so after I mowed on Monday, I found their HQ. So I found their HQ, and I asked Astro, you know, because I was exhausted after doing all the mowing and stuff. The lawn it's pretty decent size, so it's like a 2-hour job with a push mower. So it's a lot of work, and it was hot, and yeah, I got a little bit of color. I might dare say I might be getting a slight pigment to the skin here, at least on my arms, like getting kinda. I know I'm looking at this, it's like white, but you can kind of see it's browning slightly. But yeah, we'll see where we're at the end of the summer, I suppose. But yeah, I found an area where there was like a sandy spot, and like near the edge of the woods, there was just like, it looked like a little ant metropolis. They were just going all over the place. I'm like, what is this? Like Shibuya Crossing ant style? What is this? Crazy. So after I came in from mowing the lawn and everything, I was like, hey Astro, would you mind taking these stakes and just going outside and just sticking them in the ground over there? Because there's so many ants over there. It's crazy. So he did that, and again, I have not seen an ant myself for like 2 days now. Like a carpenter ant. I saw one little tiny sugar ant on the floor. So not a really big deal, but Yeah, the carpenter ants are the ones that I'm worried about. Little sugar ant, whatever, that's fine. You ever see? Yes, I have, dude. Those ant nests, they're crazy. It looks like a dungeon designer went ham, you know? Irish people don't tan. We burn and turn back to being white. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how that goes. Lightly toasted white bread, right? Getting PETA on the line right now, by the way. What's up, SG? How you doing? Sweating a lot outside, just sweating the weight away. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it for sure. A lot of the water weight is dropping, I think, is what's happening. So pretty darn cool. Bonus, the token bonus is now off. Just as a heads up, tonight there is a Conan update. So, and I don't know if you saw the Discord chat, but it's actually something that's very helpful for us. So they actually, the updates, okay, today, and let me just see here. Where the heck is it? Sirik had posted that there was a big update, and I'm just pulling up the patch notes so that I can give you the straight dope here on this. So it says now commands can now reference player names instead of just player indices, making admin scripting much easier. So what this means is that basically every time that I do a command in Conan, I send something out to the server that says, hey, I'm trying to do this thing to Cardinal Zin. Please tell me what Cardinal Zin's index is. Like, that's basically like my player number on the server. And then it like looks through that gobbledygook by getting a list of the players, finds where I match in there, and then goes back and gets the index, right? That's like, let's say it's 0-1 for me, right? Now, this has been screwing up sometimes. And sometimes this is why, like, something that you use on me might fire on, like, Sirik, or might fire on, you know, SG Black Plague or something like that. Is just kind of because there's so much coming back from that player list that to parse it exactly correctly, sometimes it isn't quite right. And I hadn't yet been able to crack the nut on why that is the case. So, once I update my scripts to match this, we will no longer have that problem, which will be great. The only thing that I'm concerned about now are people who have spaces in their names and how that might look. I'm not quite sure, but we shall see. SG, that's okay. I mean, the server is, speaking of, I did update the server. So the server should be updated now. And actually, I'm going to bring the server up now for those that want to play. But I'm not starting with Conan tonight. I'm playing Human Host until after break. So we're going to do Human Host, and then after break, going to come back and play some more Conan. Tonight, I think we're going to focus a little bit on leveling up some thralls. So we're going to try to level up some thralls tonight, and then also maybe give level 8 another go. See if we can really do that well. We need to craft some good arrows, good bows, good gear for the thralls and stuff like that. And just find a good place to level up some thralls. So we'll probably just go on like a little, I don't know, little kill all the things tour. So that should be pretty awesome. So yeah, this should fix all of that. So very, very cool. Trying to see what else is good in here for modding stuff. I want to see what this says. So re-enabled versioning serialization to improve forward mod compatibility. Okay, dev kit versions now surfacing the dev kit and included in mod info. Okay, allow standalone modded maps to use a custom database name on dedicated servers again. Okay, interesting. So there are like full standalone modded maps, huh? Like they're not even like the basic map. It's like somebody made a fully custom map. That's pretty crazy. You updated character creation, actor retrieval. A lot of this is kind of weird. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, added generic local only inventory, which can be used to spawn and manipulate client side only item inventories. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess there's a... Remember you guys said that there was like a, why haven't the NPCs spawned in yet? Do you remember that? Somebody said, hey, I got on the server and like there are no mobs. Somebody had said that. Jared Lee, thank you for the 100 biddies, man. So that's fixed now. So fixed wild NPC spawn rate. They now populate the world much faster after a dedicated server starts up instead of taking up to 20 minutes to fully spawn. Is what it says here. So pretty cool. Let's see.
Hello there.
Fixed an issue during purges and surges where killed or knocked out thralls could appear standing upright, frozen in place until you're reconnected to the server. Yeah, that always debated me. I'd go up to a dude that was standing and try to attack him, and it was like, oh, that's not even a dude that I should be fighting because he's dead. Or something. It's crazy. Volcano was totally empty the last time you were there. One thing you've used for purge is to set up your pets outside the purge base, like a wall of rhinos or tigers, etc. JK, by the way, I'll probably get on. Okay, that's cool, man. I look forward to it. Yeah, so I'll be on after the 9 o'clock break for sure. I've had a lot of fun playing human host. So today I also did a lot of I did about 4 hours of dev work on the panel today. It's coming along. I was struggling with some formatting stuff, which was very annoying, but I really got to get it like just so before I add to the pile, if that makes sense. So today seemed like a good thing for sure. A good step forward, we'll say. So that's pretty nice. I also voted today. Main's primary today. So went and did my civic duty. That was pretty fun. I almost broke the law accidentally because I voted first using my former address. I'm like, yeah, that's what you got me under, is the former address. And then I went to go change my address and update it. And they're like, did you vote already? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh God, oh God. Like freaking out, like, oh God, you might have got the wrong ballot for this and this. Like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I thought it was going to be a major issue. And thankfully, like, it was not a major issue. So I was like, whoo, okay, we good. So that was pretty sweet. It was not an issue because it could have been really, really bad. Can we get XP earns from kills set up to 1x? Let's see. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's like 60 now anyway, right? Let's see. Server settings. Okay, I have just updated them and saved them. Please let me know if that's reflected inside the game. If not, I'll just restart the server real quick so that it will take effect for sure. Actually, why don't I do this? Why don't I just go ahead and restart it right now? Just to make sure that you guys get like maximum XP. Should be on the fly, are you sure? Kill a dude and let me know if you see if it's too little or too if it's too little. Yeah. Reboot to be safe. Yeah, let's just do that real quick. I'll just restart. There it goes. All right, restarting. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting update, right? There are some very big highlights here. Listen to this. Hotkeyed quick stack and transfer into chests without opening them. A chest sorting quality of life upgrade addressing community feedback. More to come in future updates. Improved server performance when loading and spawning placed decorations from the database. Fewer hitches entering areas with heavily decorated bases. Fixed invisible items after using take all on large loot bags. Fixed tavern barkeepers and patron NPCs not spawning on dedicated servers on Isle of Sipta. Fixed the mod incompatibility check. So those are like the big highlights. But there's a ton. They apparently adjusted the stats of the Black Corsair Elite. I don't know what that is. I don't know if he was too wimpy or too rough, but he got adjusted. So, pretty cool. Also, for those of you who are in the Midwest, please be careful tomorrow. I hear that you guys are in for a hell of a storm tomorrow. And it looks like there could be tornadoes and stuff. And golf ball size hail. So please be very, very careful. Yo, what's up, Violins? Hey, I wanted to say thank you. So Violins here, I tried to give Violins a $10 Steam gift card that they had won. And they said, use it to get something cool for the cats instead. So I was like, hell yeah. Let's go. So that was very, very kind. Thank you very much for that. Gonna get them a nice little... They like these treats. They're called Temptations. And they're dairy flavored. And they're like really, really into those. They really, really like those ones. Nox is very interesting. She's like very picky. Like she'll love a treat one day and the next day she'll turn her nose at it. It's very strange. But these treats she has consistently liked. So, been very good. Have I tried the Fancy Feast appetizers? No, we have not tried those. I am sure they would love that. I know, so Astro just picked them up some food that is like the Fancy Feast canned food because I guess the other food was like not so great, I guess. Just trying to get like a little bit of a step up for them. A little bit better quality, you know. That's all. So, what were you getting? Oh, before it was Friskies. Yeah, so yeah, he was getting Friskies for them before, and now it is yeah, now it's the Fancy Feast stuff. So, a little bit of an upgrade. Since you didn't say, let's start a poll card. Have you started preparing for the Windows 11 upgrade? Yo, you wanna do a prediction? You want to do a prediction on whether or not I have, yes or no, and then you guys, I will tell you. Here we go. Let's try it. Here, you ready? Has Card started preparing for stream reformat? This is how I'm gonna refer to it. Yes or no? Let's give you 2 minutes to submit, okay? There you go. I mean, I have had all day today, chat. So, you know, those are a winner for both Goku and Chi-Chi. Yeah, they both like that. No, I think SG is talking about the Fancy Feast appetizers, right? That's what you mean? Dude, I'm drinking a Ghost today. Check this one out, chat. This is new. Iced tea lemonade Ghost. Tastes like an Arnold Palmer, but it's fizzy. Kind of strange, but I like it. It's good. It tastes kind of like the citrus one, the normal citrus one, but they've added in like a little bit of like an iced tea flavor. Yeah, pretty good. You sent me a DM. Okay, I am reading a DM. Oh, okay. I will, let me get this over to Astro. So you like these for the cats? Your kitty cats? Also, can I share a picture with you? Chat, I would like to share a picture with you of Sammy. Are you ready for this? Is that not great? He's so cute. My God, he's such a cutie. He is a character. He does this like, he has this little blep thing that he does all the time. Well, the thing is, he's got like really big, like the canine teeth are really big. And so they kind of stick outside his mouth. He's got a bit of like an overbite with those two little teeth. And so sometimes I just look at him and I go, teeth. And he's like, you know, with his big teeth hanging out. But sometimes he gets like a little blep stuck. And he'll be like that for like an hour, you know? There's like, you know? It's pretty funny. He's cute. So, all right. Let's dig into some gaming, eh? Let's do this. Let's go. Here we go. All right, chat. Nothing's changing. Ohayo gozaimasu. How are you? What's up, Voided? How you doing, man? Store was out of your favorite monster drink, so you had to experiment. You grabbed some strawberry zero sugar ones. They're okay. They remind you of Starbursts. I saw those. They come in the pink can. Strawberry shot? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. That's very, very interesting. I haven't had that. I've not had that. Catnip dreaming. Hell yeah. Ohio. You still say the 7-Up Ghost is the best. 7-Up Ghost, I have not had it. I would like to try it. I looked for it, but I haven't found it yet. The poll is gone card. What's the verdict? So it wasn't a poll. This was a prediction. So I'm going to tell you what the outcome is. So 29% of you believe that I have started preparing for stream reformat. 71% of you believe that I have not. And so here it is, chat. I have not. Surprising no one, I have not. However, in my defense, I will be doing that very, very soon. And the nice part is, now that we are switching over to a 2-PC system, I will be able to work on that while I am still streaming off of this PC setup. So I can prepare that machine, target my laptop as if it were the gaming machine as a test bed. And then once this machine is reformatted and I'm ready to go with this as a gaming machine, I can then, you know, just swap the target from my laptop to this machine. So it should be pretty cool. You just broke 2 million channel points. My God, man. My God. That's crazy. Whoa, I am very thirsty and very hungry. All right, let's do that. We need some food up in this joint. Let's eat 30 pine cones real fast. What is this? What is this? A date for my, is there a release date for my application? Is this what you're asking me, you jerk? Yes, yes, in Japanese. It's so ridiculous. You're gonna fix that external drive issue with the rebuild. Yes, well, not when you say external drive issue, you're talking about it wasn't an external, it was the internal SSD, the NVMe, that it's like the main system drive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm getting a replacement. I'm getting a new one. So that's gonna be the OBS. The new SSD is gonna be the one that goes into the OBS machine, the streaming machine. That's gonna be my old gaming machine. So it's gonna be a 2080 Ti. And yeah, it's a good machine. I never had any issues with that machine at all. It's just been kind of collecting dust for a little bit. So now I'll use that as the stream machine that will run the bots, that will run all the back end stuff. Thought you had an external that would mess up your PC. Oh, yeah, so I have an external drive that when I plug it in, I think that what happens is because I have so much shit plugged into the USB slots, I got a Stream Deck, I got a Go XLR, I've got this, the prompter thing now, I've got a label printer, I've got all this kind of crazy stuff that's, you know, hooked up. I can't read Japanese, or it isn't Japanese. That wasn't in Japanese. So, dude, this apuri no update aru. No, there's no app date yet. There is no app date yet. Correct. Card used every one of his 16 USB ports. Every single one, full. Nihongo yomenai. I can't read it. I can't read Japanese? Question mark. Japanese is almost as good as my coding. That means just good enough to get by. Perfect. All right. So speaking of, you probably missed it earlier, Voided, but I was saying I actually did about 4 hours today. Sounds like you need a proper powered external USB hub. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I would really love that. That would be really great. But I'm not sure. Again, my understanding is that with a powered hub, it still goes through like one main cable, right? Like you're plugging all these things into one. Oh, update, not app date. Update. Got you. Like your application update. Update on the application. Got you. Sorry. Japanese is hard. Yeah, got you. Yes. So I did 4 hours today on it. I'm making progress. It's slow. Again, I'm new to it. I'm new to all this, and it just takes me forever. I'm learning. I'm certainly learning and understanding a lot, and you know, going into like certain little bits and inspecting, that's been a huge help. The powered hub does all the switching for you, freeing up that step on your PC. Well, that would be good then, for sure. So I guess I lost a label here when I saved. That's weird. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh. Shoot. Okay. Looks like we might be hanging out for a sec. It's always slow, even for you. And yeah, Smiles Like Joker, that would probably be a very good thing, but it would have to be like a very high throughput cable that's coming out of the back of that bad boy. Because there's some stuff, I mean, like, I don't even know if I could hook like a Stream Deck into that and then it would work appropriately. I don't know. Obviously, I could do the label printer would be no problem. The Stream Deck might work. The display, I don't know if the display would work or not through that, you know. So there's like a lot of stuff that's just, the big thing is the Go XLR. That uses a lot of throughput, and there have been many, many times that it, like, when there has been like a lot of like USB usage, it just kind of crashes it. So my game plan was to get not the Stream Deck, the Wave Plus, the Stream Deck Wave XLR Plus, which allows for 2 XLR inputs. And but the thing is, a lot of people are having issues with it, like a lot of issues with it, and it may not be a better solution than what I already have. So I don't know about that. Also, I'm switching to 2 PCs now, so I don't know, but we're gonna get it sorted out. I have to sit down and like literally design this setup on paper so that I know exactly what I'm doing right from the get-go, because otherwise the wheels will come off the bus midstream, and then it will be like, wow, where am I with all of this? You know, I didn't plan for this piece, and now it doesn't work. You know what I mean? They have these special cables for linking AI dedicated machines. Crazy throughput on them. 200 GB per second. Damn. That's pretty insane. They must be like full optical. You're talking to yourself. What's up, Senpai? How you doing? Welcome on in. Out on the red app. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. So, I don't need to block myself in, Kashi, because they won't come down here. They won't come this far down. It's going to come down to what USB ports you have on your PC. USB 3.2 Gen 2 sounds like what you need to have. Yeah, I mean, like, I need the most up-to-date, highest bandwidth USB-C, right? So pretty crazy. That is a negative, Senpai. Sorry, buddy. I already have some moderators for the YouTubes and for Twitch. What I'm looking for is a moderator potentially for Kick, where everything is crazy and everybody says terrible things. That's the platform where maybe I'm gonna need a moderator soon. All right, I got a bunch of stuff here I gotta put away. Let's put this all in here. There's USB 4 now too. Crazy throughput, but you'd need to add that to your PC via PCI card. Yeah, definitely don't have USB 4 on this. This motherboard is 4 years old. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's like 2 gens behind now. So, 'tis what it is. Why'd I lose another label? Huh, this is kind of weird that I'm losing labels. Strange. Yeah, so we might have to have a box just for plastic. Because, dude, look at this. Waste plastic. I got so much of it, it's crazy. That's wild. Glue and tape I'm gonna put on this bench. New Jersey. Yeah, I blame New Jersey too. Okay, so we can do 37 of these. USB 1.1 supports 1.5 megs per second. Would that not be enough? I don't think so.
Why? What's the significance?
Sadly, I think it's not even just like, it's not the individual cables, it's the bus. It's like the bus gets overloaded, and then literally sometimes I'll lose my audio. Like, it's kind of crazy. This has happened a few times when specifically when I've been using like Unreal Engine. How old am I? Oh, that's really easy, guys. So Senpai over on the Red app is asking how old I am. So just to tell you and be upfront with you, I am officially old. It ain't easy, but, you know, we do what we can. No more short bus for Zen. That's right. Life is like a jalapeno. The choices you make today could burn your tomorrow. Somebody's like, what? Oh, that's very easy. I am old. Right? Simple. Question. Why? There we go. That was so weird. Okay. Some funky things happening here. Card is Dirt's older brother. Excuse me. So I have, so Senpai, just to let you in on the joke here. So I have never revealed my age on stream. I have never revealed my age on stream. I've never told anybody on stream how old I am. It is kind of stream lore that Cardinal Zin is just years old. You know? Yes, so I am multi-streaming right now, if that's what you're asking. I am multi-streaming. I multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch. So when I take my break, the YouTube stream will end and we'll switch over to Conan. And then we'll start a new YouTube stream. 52 years old. Is that how old you think I am? 52? What do you think, chat? How old is Cardinal Zin? Put it in the chat. Not you, Voided. Not you, Voided. Surya says 44. 152 from Cyric. 6,297 from Violence Against the Rich. Smells Like Jericho says, honestly, I think mid to low 40s. Catchy says 49. Killer Goddess says 35. Voided says 33. It's crazy, man. So we've got like a little bit of time tonight, so I'm just gonna upgrade the base. Gonna make a new room down here. Why? Because I can. Did any of us hit the number? Why would I ever reveal that? You were right at some point, are you sure? Sierra says, I was the closest for sure. Oh, let's repair this. There we are. And we're gonna go even further beyond. My guess, younger than me. A very good guess. So I'm gonna actually dig into the ground here too, because I want. Oh God. Good. I'm just breaking all the blocks here. There we go. Good. So that's a little tricky. Did I get it? I did. Okay, cool. Ooh, I can't do that. I cannot do this. My bad. You're older than 1, younger than 99. I'm right, aren't I? Well, about that. The 1800s were a hell of a time, okay? Are you offended by any of the guesses, LOL? Never. Because I've never really revealed how old I am, you know? So people have their thoughts. And I know the truth. I might have forgotten it because I am that old. That's right. You forget some years, right? 2020, it was all a blur. You're 40, give or take a few years, so Smiles Like Joker. You know? Could be true. I'm 28. And there's some lovely filth down here, Dennis. I'm not old. I'm 28. All right, well. Zin is 2 months older than me. I'm 12. So, yesterday evening, I spent a lot of time getting some game stuff together for the subathon. So, trying to be really planful, you know, ahead of time on this one. Pretty cool so far. All right. Ah, right. Never mind, Twitch. I wonder, can I break this from up here? Okay, that did actually work. Hold on. Gonna do the same thing here real quick. There it is. Okay. Now let's fix it. Now let's fix it. Just a little bit weird there where the seams were. Okay. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Yeah, buddy. Looking good. So this is where I think I'm actually gonna extend this all the way out here. Yeah. Well, we're out of blocks. Careful saying stuff like that. The Twitch overlords might ban you. Ah, right. Never mind that, Twitch. Or Card will cause his channel to be rated for adults. Promising a time frame for bug fixes is a death wish. Awesome note from the dev at the end of today's patch notes, which larger developers could do that too. Promise to respond to and fix bug reports within 10 hours. You talking about like this? You talking about this developer alone? That's some crazy loud rain if I can hear it all the way underground. Yeah, it's this weekend. 3.0 is coming up this weekend. I know this because I follow TGG, Tom Grohl Gamer, aka Danny. I follow Danny on Instagram, and I just saw it last night in his he had posted something about it. But you know, it is what it is. I will not be going back to that game. It is a sad state of affairs, but it is what it is. But yes, I can confirm there is like a streamer weekend this weekend with this 3.0 update business. More regressions. We changed the progression again. We realized you guys don't like learn by looting, so we changed it. Oh, it only took us 3 years of saying we don't like it for you to change it. We brought back zombie pyramids. Zombie flesh pyramids. Oh, yeah. It's now learn by pay. Nice. Learn by paying. And Smiles, yeah, no worries, man. I know you know. It's all good. That's for people who may not know. It's all good. But that's interesting news. Like, I did see that. I actually just saw that last night, and I was like, oh. So they actually are doing something. They're not just, you know, sitting idle. There has been some sort of progress that has been made. Is this why I can't do it? Hold on. Redwood and blackwood. Let me take these logs. I'm gonna split this. Let's just take 30 and put those in here, and we'll take the rest and put those in here and see if now we can, yeah, now we can create 43 more. Let's go. Release notes, updated version to 3.0. That's it. They just changed the version number. No actual patch. They just updated the version number. Dude, I don't understand. Okay, so what did they consider? What was 1.0? What did they consider 1.0? What did they consider 2.0? And now they're at 3.0? They feel like they've put out like 2 full game style editions onto this thing since the 1.0? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I remember people talking about the badge system. They hate the badge system. 1.0 release note, double price. Dude, I mean, it really, 45 bucks for 7 days is pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. 1.0 was the money grab update. That's wild. Let's see. No. Yoink. So, yeah, this is gonna be the base here, but I do need to get rid of the stone there in order to make this look right. Yep, that'll break. It'll break twice, and then the stone should break. At least I hope so. There it is. Oh, that actually like fully broke that block. That sucks, but that's okay. $3.0 is $45. That's a joke. Yeah. It's been $45 for like a year now, hasn't it, chat? There is no first person view that I'm aware of. Is there a thing that I don't know about? Switch view H. What? Oh, I didn't know about that. Cool. You learn something new every day, chat. Again, I'm not sure that will actually help, but we'll try. I got to do it right here. I've got to break this little piece. So this little piece of stone is about 1/4 into this block space, but I have a block that already exists there, so it's kind of Z fighting. So if we go right into... Okay, I'm hitting H and it's not changing the view. There we go. That was weird. That actually worked a treat. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Supposedly, 3.0 is giving players lots of settings to move from the RPG they were going for that no one wanted back to more of a sandbox. Okay. That's cool. I mean, I hope it works out. You know, I don't bear the player base any ill will. I just hope that they get it sorted out, you know? I hope they find fulfillment and joy in whatever the heck is given to them by that dev team. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is looking pretty good, right? Put some doors on this bad boy. You're only interested in human host updates now. I got some Z fighting right here, Fryman. Sorry. I got some... Dude, okay, speaking of Fryman, did you hear that the dude that voices Frylock is, like, homeless now? Did you hear about this, chat? Dude, I just read about it the other day and it made me so sad. Carrie Means, the voice of Aqua Teen's Frylock, says him and his wife are facing homelessness. He had a heart-related health emergency in 2022, and they've been struggling financially since. Their official site is selling autographed prints and plushies of Aqua Teen characters handmade by his wife. Crazy. He worked out of Atlanta and he wasn't union, so he got majorly effed when doing the show. No residuals at all and terrible pay even then. That's horrible. Yeah, it happened. Wait, it happens every 5 years or so? Who is Frylock? Frylock is a character from a show called Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Voided. I wonder, do I still have this activated?
Did you see him?
Oh, yes,
this is from Aqua Teen Hunger
finger.
Force.
My question is, does he know what to do with it?
There's a character named Frylock. But most of the stuff that I have here is about Carl. Is Carl. Right?
I want my name to be Spaghetti. All right, Spaghetti. Whatever, I don't care. Just, just do what I tell you.
Very common story with the William Street studio, unfortunately. That's pretty rough. It's pretty dang rough, man. All right, so this looks really good. But it's now daytime, so let's go do some looting and scooting, eh? Yeah, he was the box of fries. Correct. Okay, hold on. Just putting a bunch of stuff away before we leave here. Brass. That in there along with the iron. Got 3 more of those solar lamps. I want to put some in
don't worry
here.
about me. I fell 2 stories. I'm fine.
Cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Very nice. You think Dana Snyder is the only one in that show to do well, but that's because he was involved in a lot of shit? Who did Dana Snyder voice? Was that Meatwad?
It's always cause for celebration when you get some.
Not paying employees is smart business, apparently. That's right, I have a Rise chicken, a Rise. That's Master Shake. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That voice, man. Yeah. And the granny from Squidbillies. I didn't realize that. Really? All right, we gotta get some food, man. Let's get some pine cones up in this joint.
Roll.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper.
The clapper
Can't even
is
make
now
that one
available
up,
at
eh?
Thrifty Draw. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Oh, hello. New perk unlocked. Was it, though? Was it actually? Oh, man. Hunger line from hell. Bum, 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 bite. Bum, 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 bum. Nah. Ugh. Ooh, boy. All right, come on over here, slowpokes. Percocet is what it means? What? Someone put food crumbs all over your keyboard. I believe that was your son. And if it wasn't, you can still blame him. Dad perks. Yo, what's up, WeatherWolf? There we go. Jeez. John Benjamin. Dude, John Benjamin did very well. I mean, he voices Archer, you know. H. John Benjamin, right? The H is for Hottie Plus. I don't know what the H is for, actually. What's it for? Does anybody actually know? Panko is pretty yummy. Did H. John Benjamin do any voices for Venture Brothers? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know too much about Venture Brothers, honestly. All I know is that Best Ryan Ever really loves the Venture Bros. That's what I know about the Venture Bros. A cartoon. It's like these are all like Adult Swim cartoons that we're talking about, Voided. Culturally, I know you're kind of disconnected from that because of the whole Japan thing. He voiced the Master. Who voiced the Commander? Well, Adult Swim cartoons, but not adult cartoons. That's more of a Japanese kind of thing. That's more of a Japanese kind of thing. Let's see. Where's my bandages? Bandages. Guess who doesn't have any bandages? This loser. Let's make 5. Every time you hear him talking, you just immediately think of home movies and him running through the woods, cry walking, or in his piece of art on stage in the school play. The master was Dr. Orpheus's mentor. Okay, got you. I see. I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite Adult Swim cartoon? Like, it doesn't matter what era. Robot Chicken. Xavier Renegade Angel. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't know anything about that one. Did I check out Final Fantasy Resonance? So I got an email about it today. It's an HD 2D Final Fantasy that is... It looks like they're reusing a lot of the Brave Exvius assets, because that, I think, shut down or is about to shut down, something like that. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. Xavier Renegade Angel was a weird, strange show. What about Aeon Flux? Not Adult Swim, but a very weird cartoon. Nintendo Direct is on or was just on. So how was that? Did anybody care? Oh, is the Switch still $450? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I don't care. Switch 2 is still $450? Horrible. Get out of here with that horse. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, as an adult, like, specifically since Switch 2 came out, I've really been disillusioned with Nintendo. The game card thing is just it's just like a bridge too far for me. Daria was pretty good. Aeon Flux, you still remember the opening scene catching the fly with her eyelid? Dude, what about the weird ass episode where, like, she passes information to another spy using her tongue? Her tongue goes into the dude's mouth, flips open like a cap on top of his molar, and like puts the thing in there and then tucks it away. Like, what the F? What on earth is going on? Sniper Special Forces. That's actually pretty good. Now let's do Special Forces. Yeah, Special Forces again. All right, nice. Now I need a stone axe. Let's go. I need 2 hemp rope for that. If Adult Swim is anime, then you didn't get that channel. It is not anime. It was, like, see, this is what's so weird. I have Artisan, which adds +5 to the tier. This is a quality 1 item. That shouldn't even be possible. That shouldn't even be possible with my perks. And there it is again. Look, looks like I'm gonna use this purple one for a hot minute. Not anime entirely, although they did play it after midnight. That's right, they did. That's where, like, a lot of Naruto and, what was it, Inuyasha back in the day. Naruto, Inuyasha, DBZ. What else was after midnight on Adult Swim? I mean, technically, Adult Swim was just like a segment of Cartoon Network, right? James Avery. He was the voice of Optimus Prime in the original Transformers and the voice of Shredder in OG TMNT. Yeah, now Cartoon Network's over now. Like, that's done. They shut it down. They're like, we don't want this. We can't have any of this fun stuff. Inuyasha is your all-time favorite? Yeah? Yeah, I have an ex who is a little bit crazy, and she was obsessed with Seishou Maru. Like, really obsessed with him, and it was kind of weird. And, like, she's also, like, very big into code, what is it, Gias? Gias? I have no idea what that's, how to pronounce that. I've never watched it. I don't know much about it. But there's a character, Lelouch, also obsessed. Kind of weirdly so. Oh, so speaking of cable chat, you're going to love this. So, Friday, hey, it's Spectrum. We're going to do your update on the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Prepare, or 7th, 8th, and 9th, or whatever the hell the date range was. Starting on Sunday, right? It was starting on whatever the date was then. Sunday was the 7th, okay? So I'm like, oh, okay, that's not cool. And then, so that kicked off this whole, like, fundraiser thing so that we could try to get everything that's needed to do everything that needed to be done. Hopefully before that period was over, you know, while I had downtime to work on the upgrades for the, and reinstall for the stream, right? And, then, like, a day later, at like 4 p.m., I get another text, but my phone is off. Okay, my phone is off. And they say, oh, just kidding, we've canceled your upgrade service window. I get that at 10 o'clock when I turn my phone on in mid-screen, right? Break the news to everybody, and I'm pissed because they've done a full 180 after we rearranged our entire lives, right? And then, dude, get this. Get this. Sunday into Monday, I did lose internet. And they actually did part of the service. And I'm like, what the f is going on right now? And so they're like, yeah, you're gonna lose internet for like an 8-hour period. And so I called Spectrum and I'm like, what the actual hell is going on over there? First you say I'm having this service and I'm getting this update, these upgrades. Then you say I'm not. And then you do it anyway. What the actual f? I was like, dude, I want compensation for this. This is insane. It's like all the bullshit that you guys have put me through already on top of this too. I'm like, no. So they comped my account like 50% of my bill, which is like, that's nothing. It's like $25. Like, can you imagine if like it would have such a serious financial impact on me, you know, to have like a disruption, and the best they can do is a 50% credit on the bill? Crazy. They might just not have needed that full-time allotment. In fairness to them, always got to schedule more downtime than needed. Well, here's the thing. They're doing it in like weird segments or something, because it's not done yet. I don't have the symmetrical upload yet. So when I do get symmetrical upload, you will definitely know, because I'll be streaming in 1440p. 100%. We will definitely be doing that. They're playing hard to get. What they're doing is playing hard to keep. So yeah, pretty annoyed by that whole process and situation. Annoying. All right, we're at 12 o'clock here. Why don't we go south into the woods a little bit and see if we can't find some goodies? So just wild. So they're not done with it yet. You do wonder what they're installing to make it fully symmetrical. It's fiber. So, well, I don't have fiber right now. So they've been running fiber like lines all over the state. Basically, it started in Portland, and it's just been like creeping out from Portland slowly, month after month after month. No, I'm not eligible for the business plan because of where I live. They will not give that type of guarantee. Because I live in the sticks. Yeah, there we go. That's what I need right there. Supply drop. You'll only know if you're at 1440p or because once your internet gets upgraded, because right now you're watching at 480p. You know, this is a thing. Transcoding will still exist, so it won't impact you at all. It won't have a negative impact on you. Other than, I guess, the mental impact knowing that you could be watching Cardinals in beautiful 1440p, but you can't. Other than the torment of that, I suppose. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it looks like Twitch is across the board increasing bit rates and stuff too, so all that will be reconfigured with the stream machine once I get that set up. Nice thing is I will be able to do that while I'm playing on this machine, which is really awesome. It's going to take a lot of stress off of me. Because the only thing that will be on this machine that runs everything right now will literally be OBS and games. And that's it. You live with sticks? They still playing music? Like, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. One P is enough for you. 1 pixel. It's like when I'm streaming, it's just a black pixel. And then when I'm not streaming, it's still a black pixel. Like, I love this. This is my favorite stream. Flickering pixel. Okay. What have I missed? This little thing? This little guy? I thought I looted this already. I like how you flicker. That's what she said? Question mark. Well, that's an uplifter. You could be watching at X, but you can't, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like, sorry. Sorry about that. All right, so this is fully looted now. Let's go. You could be, but you can't. Sorry. I know, it's a bummer, but at least there's no negative impact. Like I said, just the psychological impact of knowing that you can't watch at the max rate. Yeah, 1440p is pretty demanding, bandwidth-wise. It's about, my understanding is 1440p is about 15 Mbps down required just to watch it. Level 6. You can't twist without hurting right now? What happened? What happened? I realized that I just had the nighttime on there. Mid-back muscle strain, rough. Lol, chat is paywalled. No pretzeling for WeatherWolf. Pretzels are allowed. Pretzeling is not allowed. You just remember listening to him on Sundays while he plays 80s rock music. Wait, who is this? Oh, Dean Snyder. What was that one VJ on MTV way back in the day? Downtown, insert name here, Brown. Do you remember her, chat? Downtown Julie Brown. Ooh. I've not seen that model before. Alright, let's take some dudes down. Boom. Boom. Now you're showing your age card. You know, what if I told you that sometimes I just choose anachronistic, you know, references just to keep you guessing about my age? I am a bit crafty and dastardly that way. Rolo Tony Browntown. Rolo Tony Browntown. Crazy. Rolo Tony Browntown. It's pretty wild. It's a Tim and Eric reference. You guys know that guy with the printing press? I remember him printing the Bible. Do you guys? Oh, yeah. That guy, what was his name? Heisenberg. Yeah, that's the guy. Like, totally wrong. Yeah. That's the guy, right? Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. This is like an old diner or something. Got a bunch of garbage here. I don't follow you. Oh my goodness. Only by like 500 years, but on the cosmic scale of your age is close enough. Thank you. I do my best. Alcohol. Let's dismantle that thing. What else can I get rid of, chat? I should probably eat about 40 pine cones, if that's cool with everybody. All right, there we go. We're all pine coned up. Why would they have food in the ovens at like a place that's selling it? Unless this was like a weird diner that apparently had the ovens in the front, question mark? Don't yell in a cornfield. It hurts the ears. Oh, man. The dad jokes are so bad. They're so bad, chat. Psychic damage. This other one, too. You knew Webster before Merriam was even in the picture. Older than Google, that's for sure. Okay, so I got 2 sodas here. Torches. Why don't I drop these feathers? Then I can pick up these sandwiches. There are 5 states of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and the most overlooked one, cat. Cats can be in any state at any given time. Fair enough. Well, I think we good. That's basically it for this place. I mean, it's basically it for my inventory. It's just full up, you know? Just really, really extremely full. So. Yay, kitties. Yeah, so you missed it earlier, WeatherWolf, but I'm going to treat chat to this again so that you can see it because it's just really, really great. Give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure I'm safe. Okay, you ready? Sammy. That's Sammy being a derp. Sometimes he gets stuck like this with a little blep. He's cute. He's very, very cute. All right, let's see if we can... I have scrap iron. I do, but it's like full up, huh? Dang, what should I drop? Let's drop these 2 bullets, and we're going to try to get some iron. Runs in the family, obviously. Is that a blep or a mlem? I think it's a blep. I think a mlem is when they're eating, right? And they got something yummy. He was sleeping, so... Or just chilling. He's there often. As a matter of fact, he's there right now. He's like laying on that little towel on top of Astra's PC tower, pretty much. Runs in the family. All right, that gave me a little bit of scrap iron. Oh, man. This is going 8 at a time. I'd have to hit this over 100 more times. Is it worth it, chat? Let's find out. I'm curious. I mean, it's huge. So I would think it would give a ton of iron. Let's see here. Speaking of kitties, your 2 new kitties are now eating on their own. They're growing up so fast. So they're eating kibble now? Doubt. 24 iron, probably. You're probably not wrong, Laotian. All right. Almost there. Stay on target. All right, so we're going to do this, then we got to bounce. Get back to base before it's horde night. Kibbles and bits and bits and bits. Almost there. 67 scrap iron. I would say not great. Six, 7. Pickaxe might break. Yeah, 37 from that. Let me dismantle this thing. And then maybe we can punch some grass. We're probably going to need that. It's now a holy number with the Pope. Whoa! It was hiding in the tree. Sneaky. All right, we're full up. 200 plant fiber. Let's go. Trees are the enemies in. It does feel like that some days. Especially in these parts of the state. Maine has a lot of trees. And all of them want to kill me. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Yeah, just bleeding. Yeah, so things are going pretty good. The weight loss is going pretty good. I'm hoping that I can drop like another 5 pounds by maybe by the end of the month. 4 or 5 pounds would be really awesome. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm down about 6.5 pounds. And again, that's about 2 weeks of work. Okay. Gotta get to the base. It's 1,800 hours now. There we go. Well, today you're down about 15 chicken wings. Nice. Very, very nice. Your weight loss progress is on par with my extension progress. Great. Excellent. So you've lost about 1 pound. Got it. Noted. You've lost weight just to find it again, huh? How the heck? There it is. It's weird. There we go. I mean, looks pretty good, right? You'll hit your goal in 2028. Nice. I mean, if I could have these like all the way down on both sides, that look pretty good, I think. Pretty sexy. Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime soon. Okay, let's put stuff away. Yeah. Cool beans. So, let's see here. We've got scrap iron. What's my secret? Ozempic? I am not on a Ozempic. I do not really want to take a GLP. I don't want to do that. The only... There's one called... And the reason why is the GLPs, they like slow the absorption in your body, which creates that feeling of fullness. And it also can cause anhedonia, you know, which is like a loss of interest in things that give you joy. So it's like, that seems not great. So I want to avoid any sort of potential issues with that. There's another drug that is in final testing right now called retatrutide. And that seems a lot better for people that want to lose weight. Retatrutide, basically the way it works is it just kicks your body into ketosis. So that seems like a much better way to lose weight, is to just trick your body into going into ketosis. Right? So that's, I think, that seems a much safer way, because with the amount of sitting that I do, I would be afraid that I would get like intestinal blockage or something. Like literally. Like I'd have motility issues or something, and I wouldn't, you know, it just couldn't move food through my body the way that I should be able to. I'd be afraid of that. What if you're not a fan of joy to begin with? I mean, to each their own, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do the GLP-1s. But retatrutide is like a totally different thing. And so far it seems pretty safe. So we'll see. I'm keeping an eye on that one. And if I continue to have major issues, then I would discuss it with my doctor before doing anything. To say, hey, you know, I've tried to lose some weight. I'm doing what I can. You know, what would you suggest? You know, is it safer for me to keep being a fat ass, or is it safer for me to take this drug? You know, what's the better play? What's the better play here? You got more rain. Yes, more rain. Lots of rain everywhere. And Card thinks I'm strange. I don't think it. I know it. Okay? There's a difference. I know. Oh, God. I know. All right, look at this. Sexy bass vibes. Let's go. My pickaxe is gonna break here. Often safer to stay as you are, to be honest. Well, that's what docs are for, right? They would help me make that decision if I ever got to that point, but I'm not there. Definitely not. Your 245.9, your blood and heart rate are really good. Yeah. Resting heart rate is a very big indicator. The other thing too, like if you start to get higher blood pressure at that point, you know, like if the doctor ever says, I'd like to put you on a statin or something like that because I have high blood pressure or something, dude, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing the statin. And I would immediately get on that like natto kinase as a supplement, and I would take that every day instead. Because it literally reduces atherosclerosis and clears things up. I actually suggested this to my stepdad, who has been taking it daily now for months, and it has been helping him enormously. So, very, very good. You know, he's post-stroke, mini stroke, I should say. So it's like, it's been helping a lot. Let's see. Dude, again, why am I getting these shit pickaxes? Lame! This should be legendary, not level 1. Lame. There's stone in here. How about over here? 2 stone. That is not enough to make another pickaxe, actually. That's sad. Do I have it anywhere else? Let's see. That's marble, not stone. Shit, man. I don't have enough to do a pick. Lame. All right, well, how many planks can I make? 49. Okay, maybe we don't need 49 planks. About 20. And then we'll make a couple wooden storage boxes. a fun size stroke. Doombot says, "What you do in your bedroom is your business." Well, yeah, it was not a fun time. I was there with him when I had to go to the hospital with him and stuff. It was not fun. Pretty brutal. I mean, you know my stepdad, Voided. You know how he is, right? He's a very kind of like, for the most part, he's like pretty serious business. Like most of the time he looks like he's just mad, but he actually is a very goofy guy. He's very silly and he makes a lot of goofy jokes and he likes to laugh and have a fun time, right? But that night, he definitely changed a little bit. I could definitely see, you know, it's changed his personality a little bit. He has a resting grumpy face. It's the mustache. It's the mustache, man. Put this over here. Yeah, you could see that. You always liked him. He thought you were weird, though. Actually, he really likes you. He actually genuinely really likes you. He asks about you. He asks about you often. Both of them do. Of all of my kind of like childhood friends, they probably mention you the most. You're just memorable, that's all. This is what happens when you look like Marilyn Manson. But no, seriously, they do like you. Mission accomplished. What am I gonna put in this box, chat? Hold on. I don't even know. Maybe like grass. What's it called? Plant fiber. Plant fiber and hemp rope. About this. Plant fiber and hemp rope. A little bit long, but it works. Actually, let me turn that into hemp rope. There you go. Doombot, thanks for the lurk, buddy. Enjoy grocery shopping. It's my dude, of all the things that I hate doing, my least favorite chores are dishes. I really hate dishes. But the all-time high, like, worst chore of all is making a meal plan, breaking it down for the grocery store shopping and the actual grocery store shopping. That whole process sucks. I dislike it greatly. Not a fan. Let's make some iron. Why is it so few? Oh, because of the logs. Hold on. Do I have a stack of 500 in here? Good. Perfect. Gonna drop those right in there, and we're gonna make that. That's funny. You kind of like doing dishes and grocery shopping. I know you like the dishes. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like the dishes. And I don't like grocery shopping. I like laundry doesn't bother me at all. Folding clothes doesn't bother me at all. Like cleaning toilets even. It's not like fun, but it doesn't bother me at all. That's all fine. Mowing the lawn is kind of somewhere in the middle. It's like I don't love it. I don't hate it. Right now, I'm just viewing it as my weekly exercise. You know, it's 2 hours of pretty moderate physical activity. So that's good for these mostly sedentary bones, you know? You don't like cleaning anything that requires elbow grease. Such as like a nasty pot. Something like that. Is that what you're talking about? Let's see here. What else can I make? Toilets and tubs. Dude, you want to know a hack for the tub? The drill. Get your drill and get like, you get an attachment, it's like a little scrub pad. Dude, it makes the tub so easy. Yo, what's up, Zeke? How you doing, man? Welcome on in. Zeke, you tell me what you were up to today, and while you do that, allow me to introduce myself.
In a world where corporate interests seek to divide humankind for their own nefarious purposes, where political forces pit brother against brother in the name of social progress, where friends betray each other over one divergent word or thought, one man seeks unity through a shared love of PC gaming. He raises his golden chalice, its brilliant radiance emanating far and wide, a beacon to all who would seek refuge from the ever-present insanity of social media. He stands against the tides of internet-based hostility and defiantly bellows, "No more." Having placed his stake in the ground, he now seeks to build a PC gaming community free of politics, trolls, and toxicity. Because you deserve a little slice of digital heaven right here on Earth. Devout PC gaming evangelist, blessed leader of the congregation, and savior of digital souls, his name is Cardinal Sin.
This is Real Big Zeke's first stream in years. Let's put some hype in the chat for this awesome raid. Thank you very much, Zeke. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for the support and coming on over here. Hope you're doing well. I see that you were playing today. You were playing the game today. What do you think of Human Host so far? Are you impressed? Let's talk about it. Don't act like you're not impressed. Or something like that. Let's see. Vehicle parts. Boom. All right. Vehicle parts. And then we'll do repair kits. Very, very nice. Let's see. I got some more medical. Should probably go in there. What a mess. All right, we looking good, dude. I got 5 of those. That's really good. So I think I can actually destroy this with my hammer. Whoa. Guess that's a yes. Just takes more hits is all. You thought my internet was gonna be down today. Yeah, I know. So did I. So did I, Dr. Mario Kart. Been talking about how frustrating it's been. So Friday, I got a text message saying, hey, your service is gonna be down for 3 days. Saturday, like around 10 o'clock, I discovered I got a text at 4. I opened up my phone for the first time and found out that they canceled it. They canceled the upgrade. So the service was not going to be interrupted. And then Sunday night into Monday, I actually lost my internet because they were doing the upgrade. And so I called Spectrum and I gave them like some serious shit because I'm like, what the hell is going on with you guys? You are so disorganized. Like, you tell me it's gonna happen, then it doesn't, then you say it's not gonna happen, but then it does actually happen. Like, if I had to rely on my internet, which sadly I do, but thankfully not during that time, I would have been totally effed. And you guys are doing a really piss poor job communicating all this, right? So they actually gave me a $25 credit on my bill. But annoyed, dude. I'm just annoyed by it all, you know? Let's see. I wonder. Yeah, I'll tell you, Zeke, I like this game a lot. It's pretty cool. I truly dig it. I think that's a great game. A great game in progress. Yeah, this is like just a shame. It's just like one little bit off. I mean, we could dig back another block and then put this behind it, but then there would be like a huge gap behind that. I wonder if I could use the cutting table and do like a 3/4 block behind it. That would look pretty good. And then that way it's not overlapping with this, because see, I can't. If I choose, where is it? Right there. See how it's like, actually it'd probably be like a half block at this rate. Look at that. Yeah, so sorry guys about the whole confusion with it all. Like I said before, for those who were kind enough to donate, don't worry. All of those funds that you have provided will be used for the appropriate and assigned reasons. I need to actually pick up an SSD because I got to get started on this reinstall, because I'm switching back to 2 PCs. Back to the 2 PC setup. There we go. I'm like, where do I hit this thing? It's crazy. What in the heck? There we go. Cool. Really? I'm so close. I guess we should maybe do this. Interesting. Let's take all the stuff that's in there, and we're gonna move this bench. Same with this. Pick that up too. That would have been the time to donate to destroy it all. Looking pretty good over here. Okay, and then this. Boom. All right. So we got glue and tape. There we go. Yeah, so today we're going to play some more Conan. They made an update. That's going to make things a little bit easier for us. So no more selecting players by indices that vary depending on who logs in and logs out and when. Instead, you can actually select by names finally, which is really nice. Very nice quality of life. You beat that Liza P boss finally, but you had to use a summon. You're so ashamed of yourself. What a loser. What a loser. You used a summon? What a loser. I'm just kidding.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be.
Voided, I think you're too hard on yourself,
you
buddy.
Make me sick, you big baby!
You're far too hard on yourself, man. There we go. It's looking pretty good, yeah? And now, because I have all these extra lamps, I can actually just take this down now, too. Which is pretty cool. And then put this bad boy up here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to actually remove the top layer and put in a ceiling? Didn't it already work with names? Well, from my side, it works with names, but the way it works, Laocean, is when you put in a name, it actually goes out to the server, gets a full list of who's on, which lists their indices, their index numbers, and those change on the fly. So I could log in and I could be like 00, but if you log in, that might bump me to 01. And then if Cyric logs in, that might bump me to 02 at that point. You know what I mean? And so it was variable and it changed depending on who was on and who logged in and in what order they logged in and your alphanumeric status of your name and stuff. There's like a whole bunch of different variables that seemed to be at play there. So I had this thing that basically went out to the server and got a list of everything, got all the characters, you know, names and indices. And then it would do a match based on like what you sent through for the name, grab their indices after like basically clearing out a bunch of information, and then spawn the thing or give the thing to that person. And this is why, like, on rare occasions it would tweak out and it wouldn't work appropriately because there was something that changed behind the scenes or something that made it not so good. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how that one worked. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Spawning, giving. Yes, that's what we're talking about. So we're talking about Conan commands. There. It's beauteous, right? Look at this. This is pretty sexy down here now. Sexy kinda. Include map icons fix, but apparently that fix didn't work. Oh, interesting. Okay. Map icons fix. Was there a problem with map icons? I wasn't aware there was one. Was there? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, okay. Got you. I thought you were saying like the icons that were showing up, there was a problem with them. I was like, there was? Got it. Got it. I am picking up what you were putting down now. All right. Yeah, that's probably fine. Scrap brass in there, rather. That's ore. Are you picking up what your neighbor's dog is putting down? Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. What on earth? That was very strange. I mean, this looks pretty good, I think. course, I may be a little biased. Yeah, man. All right, I need some food and water actually, because I'm struggling. Let's take some of that. What's the best food that we have? Canned beef. Smell like beef. Cards puns are painful indeed. Watching stream is painful enough. Hey, no worries. That's okay. We're gonna work on leveling up some thralls tonight. Mostly. And then a purge, probably. Assuming that we can get our thralls leveled up decently. Man, that's looking pretty good. Pretty darn good. Get another box and put blocks in it. I can make 6 of these. That's because I'm limited by hemp rope and by logs. But I got some logs there, but no hemp and no plant fibers. Gonna be an enthralling stream. See, split. Thank you. I did. It's all gone. It's all gone now, or at least it will be momentarily. Okay. Hemp doesn't last long around card. Don't go starting rumors now. I don't do that. I'm not into that. Sorry. Hello? What on earth? There we go. That was a bit weird. That was a bit strange. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it's wait. Why is the zombie music still playing? It's 8 a.m. I guess it's because there's just a bunch of zombies near here. Let's go upstairs and get rid of them. Ow. That works. The only thing I wish that this had that it doesn't currently have is like a group looting mechanism where like you loot one thing and it loots all the things that are near it, because it's kind of hard to loot the things around the spikes. And it's hard to repair spikes without destroying bodies that have loot on them. I'm repairing them. I'm repairing them. So like when you bring your axe out, it shows you with a color like what things are damaged. So these are almost full health. They should take like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, like that. Am I creating a monument for remembrance? Nah. We just gotta make sure we got enough defense for the next time. So take some of these guys down for the next time. Because free loot is good. Free loot is heckin' good. Remember when 7 Days had the chunks of zombie that would be left behind? It's always a good time. After a horde night, you had to clean up this giant mess. That was craptastic. And the more the gunk that you left behind, like, the more zombies would attack you. You're kind of blown away how far along this game is already. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things where it's not as advanced as 7 Days, like, in terms of, like, what it's trying to achieve. But, like, look at this. Like, a city like this would actually exist in 7 Days, and you could go into the buildings and stuff. In this game, they're just prefabs. They're literally just, like, square blocks, square models, you know, like, that just block your movement. So, but still, I think you're right. I mean, it is pretty... There's a lot of ambition here, and they've done a lot of them. No, you can't go into those yet. I think the game plan is that they will eventually create them where you can. But right now, you're not able to, no. So I need to do this. We gotta punch some fiber. Make some hemp rope. No, I fully believe that it is a placeholder. 100%. Interface is better than 7 Days already. Well, one thing that's really good is, like, I do like the whole, like, color highlight overlay that shows you how much HP blocks have or if they've been damaged at all. Like, I know in 7 Days you can see, like, a texture. And in this game, they do actually change as well. Like, the models change depending on damage and stuff. But I think that's a very nice quality of life thing, is just to be able to equip your axe and then see at a glance, like, what is damaged and needs repairing. You know, you don't have to go looking too hard. You can see where the priorities are. That's nice. That's a very nice feature. I also like how granular you can place objects. I mean, you can really get nitty-gritty about where you place things. All right, let's start making some hemp rope here. I'm heading towards this little camp here and try to get some goodies from it. These supply camps have really good stuff usually, but they also have zombies. We just gotta wait for a second. Our stamina is kind of low. Oh! Let's see. When attacking unarmed or with blunt weapons, the chance to knock down small enemies increased by 1.2 times. Yeah, I mean, that's not really great. Besides Reddit and Discord, this game has almost no online presence. Yeah, a lot of developers, they don't realize that when you're an indie developer, you have to spend almost as much time marketing as you do making the game. And by marketing, I mean just making a post about a dev blog. Like, oh, today I added this cool new feature. Check it out. There's like a little video. Or I had this funny bug today. You know, like things like that. People love that. I follow so many accounts like that on Twitter. It's crazy. right, this one is good. All right, let's continue to the south. It just takes time, which is already in high demand. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's very much like streaming. And streaming is the same way. It's like, I gotta be online to, like, do the thing that I'm trying to achieve, right? I have to be present online. I have to stream to be a streamer, right? Sort of like you have to develop to be a developer. But also, if nobody knows that you're streaming, that's not very helpful. Right? What are you doing, crazy guy? Sammy, you're crazy right now, buddy. Yeah, so it's tough. Like, I get it. It's such a... It's very difficult. I think it's a very difficult task. You got to learn to stay off public forum platforms. Folks are just so impatient nowadays when it comes to gaming. Patience is more rare than actual superpowers at this point. Yeah, dude, people are like... they have a instant gratification mindset. And, you know, technology trains them to have it. Oh, the game doesn't have multiplayer yet? Oh. Yeah. You said, what are you doing at the same time I did? Yeah, Sammy just did his little bucking bronco thing. He came over next to my chair and, like, jumped up like he wanted pets. And I heard the little thunk of his little front paws coming down after he did it. And I was like, what are you doing, buddy? Gave him some pets. This looks like an interesting little POI. Yeah, we were saying besides Discord and Reddit, there really isn't anything for this game out there, like marketing-wise. On your way to work / Lies of P. Talk to you later. All right, take it easy, buddy. Get some stuff done, whether that's in-game or not. Get it done. Go be productive. He's been over 3 times wanting to jump on your lap and purr, but you can't handle him because of your back right now. Aw, poor kitty kitty. Poor kitty kitty. Okay. Where is my stuff? Zombie over here? Oh, there is. And that is how you do it. That made you sad that I didn't get yeeted? How dare you? Where's my bandage? No, I don't want to split it. I want to use it. There we go. Basically.
Oh boy. If you don't do constant little game updates, you've abandoned your game. Oh shit, is that a big boy? Oh no, they're just taking shit down. Folks get mad if you do a lot of little updates. You're not adding any large content. People get mad. Yeah, dude. Can never make everybody happy. That's the thing. The best thing to do is just stay true to yourself. Do what you're doing. Do what you feel is best. And if people don't accept that, then they're not your audience. That's just all there is to it. That's just how it is. You do your best, you do you. Like, it's like with me. Like, I play the games that I'm gonna play, and if people watch, they watch, and if they don't, they don't. If they're not watching, they're not my audience, obviously. But I'm not gonna go altering what I do just to chase a trend, you know? I'll never do that. I'm just not about that life. It's like an old grocery store or something. We're too old to chase trends, says Night Daddy. It's just goofy, you know, like if you just do what you like, and if people enjoy your content, they'll show up, you know. There's a lot of loot in this place. So much, in fact, I'm not even gonna be able to bring it all home. Where's my bandage? There we go. What's in the crate? The good stuff. Quality over quantity. And folks get mad. Quantity over quality. And folks get mad. You'd never want to dev anything at this point, right? It's tough, man, I'll tell you. Even with just my little panel. But I look forward to what the future holds, because I really look forward to getting into some Unreal Engine 5 stuff, like, deeply. Trying to put that in the panel, too. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Like, imagine if it gets to the point where I could run a 24/7 channel on another PC where, like, the church is set up and you guys can just play whatever you want over there all the time. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. You know what I mean? That'd be super cool, I think. What's up, Data Gnome? How the heck are you, man? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday, my dude. It is Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. That's right. I voted today. All right. There's so much stuff. It's crazy. Tungsten steel knife. Interesting. That'd be cool if you were able to code your panel and to plug and play in new games. Oh, absolutely. That's definitely the game plan. Like, you know, all the new, like, you know, card commands that I create for other new games, like Twitch integration stuff, they'll be in that panel. Like, for sure. For sure. That's pretty decent. 87.5 damage, FAMAS. I was reading something the other day you might find interesting, Card. Did you know there isn't a gaming standard for FMV in video games? Like full motion video? Is that what you're talking about? 121. That's not bad. Like when you say there isn't a standard, you mean like resolution, frames per second? Like, is that what you're talking about? Like the stats? I mean, not many games use FMV these days. Oh, codecs. I mean, FFmpeg is mostly what is out there these days, I think, for pretty much all video. And dude, the funny thing is, it's like one like weird little French dude that makes the whole thing happen. Like, for real. It's just one little French dev who's like spent his entire life working on this shit. Crazy. Yeah, I made decent progress on the panel today. I was struggling with a formatting issue, and I fixed that, and now I need to kind of take some things that were in JavaScript and put them into HTML. Yeah, I am extremely full. I'm gonna drop a thing of sandwiches because I think iron is more important than that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Dude, there's so much loot, it's crazy. Games that do have FMV have to make several different versions of the same videos, just using different codecs, which in turn bloats game file sizes. Interesting. Huh. That's very, very interesting. I did not know this. Yo, thanks for the lurk, Gregory. So I was talking to Drewterium the other night to see if he would be in for some Granblue Fantasy Relink when that comes out. The new DLC. And he tells me he will be up for such shenanigans. As long as we're not grinding end game where we're not making any progress. That's basically his caveat. And I'm like, that's fair enough. Because that's pretty rough. Like, to just grind the end game and lose and lose and lose and lose because it's just so hard. You found the article interesting, at least? No, that is interesting. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you know what I realized I need to do? I need to go home, and I also need to get some stone along the way. So this glue, dude, that would be really nice to have. Drop the torches. All right, let's get out of here. 45 stone. Sadly, that's only enough to make like 2 picks. And the thing is, like, I feel like Artisan is messed up or something right now. It's like it's broken. And I think that might be happening is that I'm adding so many levels and my crafting skill is so good now that it's actually going beyond the level 6 and it's circling back around to the gray ones. All right. One more. Yeah, I remember like one of the games that I first saw FMV in was Resident Evil on the PlayStation. That was like one of the first games that I experienced FMV in. Like the intro. There's a whole intro with like the STARS team where they're like trying to infiltrate the mansion and they get attacked by like the zombie dog and stuff. It's creepy, man. You know, when you're young, that's pretty creepy. Especially when you've never experienced anything like that before. Nice. Very, very nice. That was a pretty good loot haul. Let's go put this stuff away. Virtual pinball software you use started including a basic VLC player. VLC plays it all. Yeah, VLC. The other one that's very popular is Pot Player. Pot Player is very popular these days. Put the FAMAS in there too. Why not? Oh. Not bad. I'm gonna have to make a expired sandwich box. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna have to separate out like food and water as well. So it seems. Okay. Just like the mold sandwiches in that one game. That's right. Pot Player does subtitles the best. I have not really used Pot Player before. All right. Man, we got so much iron in here, man. That's crazy. Heck yeah. I'm lacking on logs right now, it seems. Let's see if we can go get a few logs real quick. Because my axe is about to break. Not great. That's good. Pop Player handles HDR and better in audio better as well. VLC is more jack of all trades, master of none. Well, I remember getting VLC because it was one of the only players that could handle MKVs at the time. You know, and that was like what all the anime, pirated anime videos were in. MKV. Not that I would know from firsthand experience. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it, okay, chat? Where the heck is my base? I need to put something out here to help me find this thing. Dude, a torch would be really useful. 2 hemp rope. Make 4 real quick. And then make 2 of these. And then we're going to put them down on the ground near the entrance. There we go. Didn't hear a thing because I also don't know what you're talking about. It's all Voided's fault that you gotta blame for that knowledge, right? That's right. It's all Voided's fault. When in doubt, blame Voided. Okay. Okay. Let's make a new axe. Again, level 1 of 6, despite the fact that I have Artisan 5 of 5, but I'm still getting quality 1 axes. That's a bug. Where do I submit a bug report? Support. Gameplay or technical issue. Oh, that's Steam support. Hold on. No. I want to actually do like your community hub. Fix the unable to save bug. Ways to connect Reddit and Discord. All right. Okay. Bugs. Artisan is 5 of 5. Artisan perk is 5 of 5. Axes and pickaxes created are gray. Are 1 of 6 quality. I don't know if anybody else can reproduce this bug that plays. Has anybody else got this before? Yeah, this is really coming together though, huh? Heckin' yeah. We need a pickaxe that doesn't suck. Yeah, it's just random sometimes. Let me make another axe. Yeah, man, look at this. It's still random. Let me hold on to that one. Man, that's horrible. Like, why did I put 5 perk points into this if this is going to be the result? You know what I mean? There we go. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Well, at least we have a pickaxe. Here we go. You hear them dying up there? Can you reset / reapply skills or respec, so to speak? Maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know. There might be a way. Maybe not. Yeah, they're getting stabbed by spikes up there. Consistently quality 1, 2, 3. Low quality. So hopefully they fix that. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see. All right, do we want to make some more of this stuff? Oh, I only have 8 logs. Oh, God, I didn't chop enough trees, chat. Another question. Can you make them on the table instead for science? No. You cannot make them on the table. You can make this stuff on the table. Regular pickaxe. Maybe we should do that. Crude wooden club. 2 of them. Crude wooden club, huh? I think that's something that you make in your inventory. Yeah, we should definitely do that. And then try to get us a really good... A steel fire axe would be incredible. 2 chrome ingots. How the heck do you make chrome? Chrome ingot. Chromium ore. Never seen it. So steel's right out of the question. What about iron? Iron also takes 2 chrome ingots. Okay, what about curved handle iron axe? We can do that one. But we need crude wooden club. And crude wooden club is made on your person with 15 logs. We have 105 logs there. Let's make like 2 of these to start. There we go. That was a really high quality one. We need 5 glue. How do you make the number 1 disappear? Add a G and it's gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Yeah, and again, bad quality. Level 1 quality. Lame. That was using a... That was, by the way, using a level 6 input as well for the crude club. A quality 6. All right, so we got 2 real crap ones. All right, let's just make a bunch of these. It is obvious it's going to be a time here. All right, let's do it. 5. Hey, we got a 6 of 6 quality. 2 of them. Now that's what I'm talking about. That epic. Oh, I might make a. Can I make planks? Take some logs. I got 40 logs. I'd like to make 10 planks, please, because I want to make a storage box. Because I'm gonna make a box for tools. How the heck are you, Irishman? You know you love the dad jokes. Oh yeah, they're great. Dude, I'm doing very well. Doing very well indeed. Look at that bad boy. 50 damage there. 125 damage. Yeah. That should be very nice. Let's just put that away. That one too. Oh yeah, we're gonna make an extra box and have like a food box and a water box, right? Yeah, let's just change this for now because it's only the wheel in there. Let's change this to water. Actually, we'll change this one to food. Food. Change this one to water. And take all the food. Canned tuna, canned rice, canned noodles, canned fruit. Beef. I guess I can take this scrap steering wheel and put that into like crafting components. Maybe parts. Not exactly what I mean by parts, but seems like a better system would be to make it a basic item and then use an item to reinforce it. Skill points affect how many times you can reinforce. I think it really depends on like what you as a developer want to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it's there are so many different ways that you can do these things. I've always been a big fan of learn by doing. You know? You're not a fan of RNG with any type of crafting. See, what I like is, I like RNG when it's like, okay, you got a regular item, but then maybe once in a great while you proc and you get something that's really nice. Like it has like an extra stat on it or an extra effect. And you get like, the more often that would happen, it would be because you get like your higher level at crafting. You know, you've done more crafting, so it happens more often. But I get that's not for everybody. A lot of people don't want to sit and make 100 axes, you know. They're just kind of over that. And that's fair. So how do we want to do this?
I mean, it looks pretty good. Got a little hidey hole now. Food and water, eh? I need some food. I need some water. You'd be okay with RNG if you can raise the lowest level of crafting something up in some way? Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it'd be like, maybe originally when you craft, you're only able to craft like the gray, and then you proc and you get a green. You know, I'm just thinking about like in terms of like WoW rarities, right? And then as you level it up higher and higher and higher, you know, you get better chances. So you never, like, for example, when you're like mid-tier, you'll be working for like either a blue or a procced purple. You'll never go to like a gray or a green because you're in the middle of the pack now, you know, progression-wise. All right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I would want to do the system. I'd have to sit down and really like plan it out game document wise. But I like the way this looks so far. I'm pretty happy with this. It's pretty nice. This is gonna look really good once we like once the whole room is like this. It's gonna be pretty incredible. I still have... I really need another crafting components box. All these springs, man. Dude, look at the bones! 516 bones, anybody? I should probably just have like a bones box. At this point, I just need more planks, basically. Let's make another box. I can make one more. There we go. What do we want to call it? I mean... How about bones and springs? I'll just put bones and springs in there. That will take a lot of the, that'll take a lot of the items out of there. Springs and bones. Let's see. Excuse me, WeatherWolf. The craziest video you've ever seen is on YouTube. That is a pretty good place for videos. What kind of crazy video is this? Look at the lines. Just look at it. There you go. Horizontal lines for you, chat. Yeah. Get right in there. Right in the crack. Yep. Perfect. You sent it to me. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty insane looking.
Basically, it looks like he's on the verge of like crashing out like once every 10th of a second. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see here. Hold on. People are saying that it's so people in the Discord are saying that crafted item quality +5.
Squirrel!
Sorry. I'm submitting a bug report chat for this. There. Bruh. All right. Feels like all these types of games boil down to inventory manager simulator. A lot of them are like that, Zug Zug Hug Hug. But the difference with this is the zombies fight you. The zombies fight you. And they destroy your stuff. Right? So while you can just hoard and amass a great deal of things, the zombies will come after it. Polymer fragments. I guess that's crafting components. I would guess. You weren't that thrilled about the lines. And it's not even having an effect? I'm not sure I know what you mean, Brother Wolf. You're talking about with the zoom in? The enhance? If you're watching on YouTube, a lot of the card controls don't work on YouTube. That is definitely one of them for sure that doesn't work on YouTube. You did diminish while I was bug posting? Oh, okay. My bad. How much is that one? 250? I think it's 250. There you go. Okay. So it is actually just about morning time in this game, and it's 9 o'clock. I am gonna save. Oh, anime speed. With me sitting in the base. I've got a whole bunch of games that are on the list. I mean, I can tell you everything that I have on the list in just a minute here. But yeah, that's definitely one of them. Here, SG. That boy sure is a running fool. That's right. SG Black Plague. There you go. Here, let's save. And actually, let's just exit out, save and quit. Yeah, so the way that perk, that artisan perk, is worded. It says crafted item quality plus your perk level. Okay. So basically, if I craft something standard at a level 1 and I have 5 out of 5 artisan, the impression I get is that I should always be crafting a 6 out of 6 item. Like every time. So either there is a bug or that is worded very poorly. Right? Pocket change for you. Really, yes. What is that? What class am I? What class am I? What class am I? The crafty one. No. Scavenger. Okay, let's see. Chat. Sorry for the delay. I'm like, one of the devs is like talking to me. All right, let's see. We're gonna go play some Conan. But before we do, I'm gonna take a break. Twitch API update soon. Oh god. Oh god. Why this? Why this? All right, let's do a little giveaway while I'm away. Yeah, they're talking to me in the Discord. I posted the bug. All right, chat, let's do this. While I'm gone, 250 raffle tokens for one lucky winner. When I come back, everybody will be able to put in a keyword command to get yourself some raffle tokens as well. But that will only be up for like a minute when I come back. Right? Y'all behaving good? Mostly. All right, let's do this. Exclamation point. Thanks, devs, to get in on this giveaway for 250 raffle tokens. And I will be back in just a few minutes. Sit tight, everybody.
So you've decided to stick around while I went AFK. Brave and appreciated. Your time and attention are the gifts I cherish the most. While I'm away fulfilling those pesky basic human needs, let me take this opportunity to educate you about the Cardinal Zin stream. While you watch this stream on Twitch, every 5 minutes you are receiving card cash and raffle tokens. Card cash is used on Twitch to redeem sound effects, visual memes that take over the screen, and custom game interactions. Card cash never resets. Raffle tokens are used on Twitch to buy raffle tickets for raffled items. Every Friday, I raffle off at least 3 $10 Steam gift cards during the stream. At the end of Friday's stream, These tokens are reset to 0, so everyone has a good chance to win, even our new friends. For those looking to get as many chances to win as possible, be sure to show up at least a few minutes before the start of a stream and stick around through the stream credits for a nice fat raffle token bonus. If you ever want to check your virtual wallet, you can always check your balances using !BAL on Twitch to see how many card cash and raffle tokens you're currently holding. Yes, holding. It's especially important to do this when you have a lot of card cash or raffle tokens so that everyone knows just how amazing you are and how much more they would have to hoard to be equally as awesome as you. Now, you may have noticed, but this is a highly interactive stream where chat is allowed to murder me influence my games directly. We refer to this type of interactivity as Twitch integration, and it comes in a number of different flavors. I use cookie-cutter solutions like crowd control or chaos tricks, but also have custom-coded card commands for many games I play, including Conan Exiles, Minecraft, and Starfield. Crowd control and chaos tricks require Twitch bits and can be used to spawn monsters, give items, or set me on fire 13 times in a row until I want to cry blood into a pile of my own human ashes. Neat! Likewise, custom-coded card commands for games like Conan Exiles, Minecraft, and Starfield can also be triggered using bits in the Lumia panel, but can also be triggered using chat commands, assuming you have enough card tokens to trigger them. Lastly, card controls affect my screen and impact any game I play, but they also require card tokens to activate. Yes, that's right, there's a third point system on my channel, card tokens, and as a token of my appreciation for your continued attention, I'm now going to tell you how you can save big. So let's say you want to spawn that big nasty golem on me. Let's be honest, I probably deserve it, and you're about to cheer 500 bits through the Lumia panel to spawn the monster that will undoubtedly crush me into priest dust. Typically, those 500 bits would cost $7. So that's like a markup of 40%. Instead, by donating $5 at coffee.com/cardinalzin and entering only your Twitch username in the message, not username, field, the bot here will give you 500 card tokens. With card tokens now in hand, you can simply type a chat command to spawn that creature, just like you would with bits through the Lumia panel, only this time you aren't paying 40% more like a big chump. So cut out the middleman. Take your savings a step further and become a Cherubim or Seraphim Coffee member to receive 10% or 20% more card tokens respectively. At the Seraphim membership level, you've essentially turned $7 for 500 bits into $5 for 600 card tokens. So instead of paying 40% extra, you're now receiving 20% extra. It's a great value. And for those who do back the stream on Coffee, I thank you. It is your contributions that allow me to code fun things for you all. Seriously though, you have my gratitude. If you have any questions about this stuff, be sure to ask. The community is really awesome and will definitely light your path. Sometimes by setting you on fire directly. Convenient. Since I'm not back yet, please continue to enjoy this lovely music. Sit tight, and I'll return shortly. Thank you so much.
In a world where corporate interests seek to divide humankind for their own nefarious purposes, where political forces pit brother against brother in the name of social progress, where friends betray each other over one divergent word or thought, one man seeks unity through a shared love of PC gaming. He raises his golden chalice, its brilliant radiance emanating far and wide, a beacon to all who would seek refuge from the ever-present insanity of social media. He stands against the tides of internet-based hostility and defiantly bellows, "No more." Having placed his stake in the ground, he now seeks to build a PC gaming community free of politics, trolls, and toxicity, because you deserve a little slice of digital heaven right here on Earth. Devout PC gaming evangelist, blessed leader of the congregation, and savior of digital souls, his name is Cardinal Zin.
All right, everybody, thanks for your patience. And if you would like to get some raffle tokens, you have about 1 minute to type !nice break card to get yourself some bonus raffle tokens for sticking around through the break. All right. Of course, this means that our first YouTube stream of the day is at an end. I will be right back with a new description, and we will start with Conan in a moment here. So thanks for watching on the Red app if you have been.